I think this is the shot. I'm just gonna light this thing, not the car. Hopefully I don't light the car on fire. I wonder what my neighbors are gonna be thinking. Okay. This might just work. Look at that. Wow. Welcome back to the Ricer Benz Backyard Mechanic channel. Now, good to be back after taking this beast out for some testing. But that's right, yeah, my backyard, that's where the real magic happens. So today, kind of taking a little break from car things, well, kinda. So for today's video, I kind of have an idea to take a fire Instagram photo, literally. You guys saw the thumbnail, so you kind of know what I'm on about. So I thought I will make a little video of behind the scenes and kind of what it takes to get a shot like this. I don't think many people understand how much time and effort goes into something like this, but I really enjoy the challenge. With photography as well as videography, the creative possibilities are endless. If you can imagine anything and figure out how to get the shot, you can create some pretty amazing stuff. Something as simple as an aerial drone shot can give a video a whole new perspective. And as I said, I just kind of enjoy the creative side of things, but let's get into this. So hopefully the wind dies off by tonight. I'm going to be doing this in the dark, but according to the weather forecast, we should be good. While we are on the subject, what is up with the weather these days? My fellow South Africans would understand. We got snow in some places, like what the actual hell? Probably going to be freezing my tits off by tonight, but anyway, we need to get this thing started up and moved into position somewhere away from all the wood and everything that is flammable. I don't want to set anything on fire tonight, so I guess let's get it into position. I think this is the shot. Now, to get into the tool I will be using to take this picture, I have this old Canon 450D camera and I have it set in AV mode. Then I have the ISO set to 200 and then the shutter speed is maxed out at 30 seconds. So the shutter will be open for 30 seconds, meaning it'll take a photo 30 seconds long. Now, I didn't know how to get all these settings set up and everything like that. I actually had to do some research as well as create this whole idea just on a smaller scale. So what I did was I took a propane bottle to have a controllable flame source. I set up the camera and started taking some pictures. Took about 6 or 7 pictures, adjusting a few settings here and there as I go until I took this picture. How sick does that look? So I'm really stoked this might just work, and I think it's going to look sick with the C400 with the new paint and it looking better than ever before. The only thing left to do was to figure out how to scale the whole process up to accommodate a much bigger subject to capture. I did that by using a couple of pieces of aluminium tubing and then your everyday garden hose. Well, this is what I ended up with. So nice long piece of garden hose to move around the car. On the end we have this little handle for me to be away from the flames, and then that little aluminium tube has a couple of holes in it. I tested it and it seems to be working. You might think that looks kind of dangerous and sketchy, but we are used to that by now. Then have the camera set up over here. Let's take a picture and see how it looks. Yeah, that'll work. So now I'm just going to wait for it to get dark outside and then we'll have a go at this. All right, so it's a couple of hours later, even got the old smudge pot going for some heat, and I just wanted to get it working again. I haven't actually used it since I built it, so this is the perfect opportunity to do that. The gas bottle already over there as well, just next to the car. You won't be able to see it on the picture. And then I have the hose pipe, and then I'll just kind of walk around, but I will put the camera up over there, and you'll see as I'm going how I'm going to do it. The wind has calmed down, so I'm really happy about that. The video is going to be super dark until I get started, but just taking a few test shots, seeing how they turn out. I have to wait 30 seconds between every photo, so that takes a while. Give it a shot and see how it turns out. So I'm just going to light this thing, not the car. Hopefully I don't light the car on fire. Get all the air out of this. There we go. There we go. That works. I wonder what my neighbors are going to be thinking. The guy's doing witchcraft back there. Looks like a decent enough flame. Now I have to put this thing down, start the camera, run back. How am I going to do this? Let's try this. Now I just walk around the corner. 1, 2. Oh, it's done. Just put this down over there. Oh, that looks so sick. See? Oh. Okay. This might just work. Look at that. Wow. The first one turned out so great. Fire is so cool, but let me give it a couple of shots. I think I might need a longer fire breathing stick or whatever you call this thing. Maybe I can turn up the gas a bit. Not too bad. "19 photos. Well, I'll be damned. This whole idea actually worked. As you saw, got a couple of shots of the rear end as well, but like I said, I think I need a longer flaming stick or whatever to have the flame kind of go from the floor up to about my height, maybe a bit higher. I think that might look a lot better. But this was definitely a good practice run. Next time I want to do something like this, I kind of know what to expect and what to do. Shortly after getting a few snaps of the rear end, I ran out of propane gas, so I had to call it at that. Those pictures are just raw right off the camera, so the next step was to get them sent over to the PC and try to make them look a bit better on Photoshop. Now, I don't have much experience with Photoshop, so I went ahead and focused mainly on getting a thumbnail or two for this video. I actually ended up with 2 thumbnails for the video that I think look pretty decent, so with that, I'm gonna call this a success. This is a little something I wanted to try, just a random idea I had, and I'm sure out of all of those pictures, I will get 1 or 2 good shots for Instagram. That was the goal. But for now, I really need to get back to the projects. I have been doing some things in the background, sorting out a few things before I can get started on the next idea. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace.